Hello there, and Christian greetings from Costa Rica here in Central America to you in Oadby. Thank you very much for the opportunity of being able to share with you. I thought I'd just divide this into two sections really. First of all, a bit about ourselves and about our local situation here, and then about publishing ministry a bit farther afield. So first of all, just to say how that here we are in San Jose in Costa Rica. You'll see I'm wearing a sweater because although we're in the tropics, we're a little bit higher here. We're about 4,000 feet, so like the top of Ben Nevis, and so it does get chilly. And we're in the rainy season at the moment, and at the moment it is raining outside, so that's why I need a sweater. And with COVID, you may know that Latin America is at the moment in the centre of the storm to do with the pandemic. And we have a lot of cases in many countries in Latin America. Here in Costa Rica, they've been very careful with the controls, and so there's not too many cases being reported, and there is a sort of medical care, so we're very thankful for that. However, just to the north of us is the country of Nicaragua, which is another matter altogether. And there have been a lot of deaths, a lot of fatalities. One of the main problems here within Costa Rica is that a lot of people have lost their work. Many people work in the sort of informal economy in jobs that don't receive a fixed salary, and so that they, because so many things are closed down, they literally have no income, and of course the government has no way of giving them any support. So there are a lot of people who are in very great need. So through our church here, which is called La Gracia, the Grace Church, we are helping families which we're in contact with, so that's been very important, and just trying to help as we can, really, showing Christian compassion and care. As for ourselves, we may know that Brenda is actually in the UK because she travelled to the UK in March for medical tests on her eyes. She had surgery last year and the year before. No sooner had she arrived in March than everything closed down. So she's been stuck there near Guildford with her sister, her older sister. So that's great. She's been perfectly safe and so on, but a bit frustrated because she's not been able to see our son till recently, nor our daughter and our granddaughters because of the limitations, and nor she had the eye checkup. But we're very grateful, and this is just quite fresh news, that she now has an appointment with the eye hospital, actually the beginning of July, so it's quite soon. And that is great. It's a real answer to prayer. And it looks as if she'll be able to see our daughter and son-in-law and the three little girls. She should be able to see them sometime soon after that, mid-July. And she could see our son last week. They met up near London. Brenda's in Guildford, our son's in London. He cycled 40 kilometres to a park where they all met up, keeping social distance, and then 40 kilometres back again. So that was very, very good. But then didn't mean they could meet up. And so that's our situation. So please pray that Brenda will be able to travel back here in the second part of July. It looks as if flights will be opening up about that time. We had planned on having a sabbatical in the UK this year, the second part of this year particularly, but all that has been shot to pieces. And but it's in the Lord's hands, and we feel that it perhaps will be next year that we will be, both of us, in the UK having a proper sabbatical, to have time to really be refreshed spiritually and physically, and to visit friends and churches and so on, and also to help us look forward to the next few years of service. Neither of us are terribly young at the moment. We're not that old, and we're keeping quite healthy and fit, apart from the fact that Brenda's half blind and I'm half deaf. Apart from that, we're pretty fit. And so that's the point of the sabbatical, is to refocus for our next period of 5-10 years, however many years it may be, that the Lord has for us to serve here. There is so much to do here in Latin America. We feel this is where the Lord has put us. There is a church, there are believers, there are churches that preach the gospel, but the needs are huge and in all sorts of different areas. So that's really what we're looking to do. Okay, so that's just a brief introduction to us here in San Jose, and in a moment I'll just share a bit about book ministry and publishing and how that fits in. Okay.